In today's episode of the Pathwing Presents podcast, I got a very interesting guest here with me today. I'm Victoria with Victoria Samways. She's heading over from the folks over at Major Tom, and we want to learn more about Major Tom. It's a full service marketing agency, and that basically helps organizations to drive in that increasingly complex landscape. So they have a slogan on the website, Find Clarity in Chaos. Today we want to figure out what Major Tom is all about. Welcome to the show.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Sure. So maybe tell us a little bit more. What is Major Tom all about in your own words?
Yeah, so Major Tom, as you said, there is a full service marketing agency. We're based in North America, and we've been purpose built to help organizations really thrive in an ever increasing complex landscape. We have a team of about 70 strong specialists covering the full spectrum of strategy, marketing, development, and creative.
Very cool. Appreciate that. So now maybe tell me a little bit more about that. What types of customers would you working with? Like who is sort of benefiting most from you guys?
Sure. So Major Tom is industry agnostic. This is because marketers in different industries still experience the same pain points, and we're able to draw solutions from the different experiences in order to help them to really propel their brand forward. If I were to kind of highlight some of the industries that we do more commonly work with, that would be the likes of e-commerce, consumer packaged goods, and B2B. And in its simplest form, we really kind of just solve marketing challenges for our clients. We believe that how complex marketing is, clients often have the difficulty to really be able to pinpoint what their exact pain point is and create the right solutions for it to get the maximum impact for their marketing dollars. So it's not uncommon for a client to come to us with the goal of treating a symptom, but we dive in deep in order for us to really treat the cause.
Very cool. That makes sense. Now, who would be a champion typically within those organizations that, would we be working with you guys? Is that sort of a marketing lead? Is that a operational lead? Is that a sales lead maybe even who needs to drive up, their results? Like maybe tell us a bit more who would be the champion for Major Tom in their organization.
Sure. Depending on like what size the organization is, normally we work with kind of like mid-level to enterprise size businesses. It could be the marketing manager, it could be the CMO, it could even be like more specialized, like the the e-commerce manager. But really, what our ideal kind of persona is, no matter what of these job titles they have, is that they're really a digital enthusiast that understand the importance of taking the time to develop a strategy that considers the whole marketing landscape, not just on a tactic by tactic level. It's really important that our clients allow us to look under the hood, educate us on their business. After all, they're the experts in their industry, we're the experts in marketing, and explore the solutions with an appetite to test and evolve with us.
That sounds really good. So now tell us how they find you. Like what would be the channels that they walk through in order to get to know Major Tom?
So we do have a very solid reputation, both online and offline. We've been around for over 22 years in North America, which means that we do get a decent amount of referrals. More recently, ChatGPT has even picked up on this, and we started receiving leads via ChatGPT's recommendations, which I find very cool. And outside of that, we have a very robust inbound marketing strategy, and so our content and our online directories are also top acquisition channels for us.
Can you tell us a bit more about the ChatGPT case? So they would type in a certain question on sort of, digital marketing you guys would be coming up, or how should we imagine that?
Yeah, so in the kind of what we've learned from them so far is that they've simply done searches in ChatGPT asking for, who's the best marketing agency in whatever location. And Major Tom, normally ChatGPT recommends about three. And Major Tom always seems to come up on that. And then I've done my own research and simply asking ChatGPT, where does it pull its information from? I mean, it's very fascinating, and something that I'm now wanting to study is how we can use AIs such as ChatGPT as another marketing channel lead generation tool.
That makes a whole lot of sense. Very cool. Now, so when they, let's say they talk to ChatGPT, they get over to your website, like what role does the website play in their buying journey?
So I'd say the website plays a very important one. I'm personally a fan of our website. I helped with the rebuild and launch of the one that we did back in 2021. It's fresh and it really focuses on answering the user's questions and gives a solid insight to what Major Tom is all about. It plays an important role in our prospects' journey as they are served with dynamic content that really matches their interests, whether they're B2B or B2C. And the copy really focuses on them and their needs. It kind of leans away from being too self-promotional, which we kind of see on a lot of other sites.
Very cool. Now, what would you consider a strength of the website? I mean, you touched on it a little bit, and what do you see as a major room for improvement?
Yeah, so I think you're hitting towards our dynamic content. Like I'm a big fan of it. So we have developers who generally build websites for clients on WordPress and other platforms. Our website, we actually experimented and used the HubSpot CMS system. So HubSpot is also like our central hub for everything that we do marketing wise. So everything kind of feeds in together and we're able to leverage any information on our kind of leads and contacts and then provide them with more in tune information when they come back and revisit our site. However, a new major strength is that we're actually launching a tool on our website next week. This not only makes our website more useful for information, but also provides an added surface to really help fellow marketers out. It's a marketing benchmark tool that quickly analyzes how marketers compare to their industry.
Very cool.
In terms of the improvements, I'm a firm believer that marketing is never done. There's always improvement. So I'm never really offended if anything kind of comes up. I just look forward to ways of, making the most of the opportunity to fix it. So one major improvement at the moment is our blog content structure in the back end. We're actually currently working on revolutionizing how our content is organized and linked in order to make it one of the best SEO structured blogs out there in the future.
Very cool. Now, let's switch gears a little bit and talk about your day as a marketer. Like, what would be sort of, daily contributions to your projects? What are you involved in on the daily? Maybe share a little bit about a typical days of yours.
Yeah, sure. So, my title is the marketing and brand manager at Major Tom. And I don't work on client work at all. Major Tom is my client. So I like to kind of say that I'm the one who makes sure that the cobbler's children get the shoes. So from like that, it can do anything from maintaining the website, helping the sales team with case studies and identifying which case studies we also want to put up our website. It's about improving our, email nurturing campaigns. As we're inbound, a lot of it is providing a lot of information and useful content to people who are aware of Major Tom and visit our site. So I work really hard in order to find new ways to really tailor it on a more like personal level. Other things might include our like social media, kind of always experimenting there. And now, like I said, with not to kind of jump on the bandwagon of everyone talking about AI, but with the discovery of leads finding us through ChatGPT, I really want to dive into that further to understand where this can take us.
Very cool. To slowly wrap it up, as we slowly reaching the end of the episode, I would have some rapid fire questions. Are you ready for those?
I'm as ready as I can be.
Very good. What is the last book that you read?
Oh, I've been pretty bad for books. I read the biography of Steve Jobs. That was a very big read and super insightful into how he worked. He was probably a little bit of a pain to work with, but he was wickedly smart.
What is one single thing that your company is focused on the most at the moment?
I would say, well, first of all, it's always on how we can improve our processes for our clients' sake. Making sure that we're delivering the best and to be honest, kind of like upselling on areas that we identify as weaknesses in our clients' brands, to always make sure they're top of the industry. And then on the side, again, how AI can support us in this process as well.
Very cool. Now, if you would have a magic wand, what's the one single thing that you would fix for your role as a marketer if there would be no technical limitations?
Honestly, it's something so simple. It's case studies. So me being a person that works on Major Tom and everybody working on client stuff, client work always takes priority. But I always think there could be so much of a simpler system of simply being able to identify really great projects that deserve case studies and making sure that gets created in time so that we can quickly leverage that in order to attract more business and also help people out there to learn from the solutions that we created and replicate it themselves.
Makes a lot of sense. Very cool. Very last question. If today would be your very first day joining Major Tom, what's the one advice that you would give yourself?
Firstly, don't be scared. No one bites. Everyone's lovely. But I've recently really liked the phrase, and I guess kind of insight would be go where the puck is going, not where it's been. I think that will help keep anyone working in marketing really focus on staying ahead of the curve.
Very cool. Now, if people, as a last thing, if people would be sort of forgetting everything that we discussed about Major Tom, what's the one single thing that they should keep with them?
Major Tom is here to solve your marketing challenges, but we're not here just to deliver the best results possible. We want to make our partnership enjoyable, and that's why we really work on employing great people so that we can build great long-term relationships with our brands.
Very cool. We really appreciate you guys joining and sharing with us the story on Major Tom. And Victoria, appreciate you joining as well to take a bit of time on the podcast. So thanks a lot for being a guest on the show today.
Private, thank you for having me.